Ladies and gents, come close, please. Come, come, come. Let's have a little heart to heart. Have you ever had that nagging feeling that Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok is somehow reading your mind? One minute you're just mindlessly scrolling. The next minute it's a lot of no friends, me either content being pushed in your face. Coincidence? I think not. This isn't just your late night overthinking. Stay with me as we explore this newfound era and this ironically booming club of nothing other than the Friendship Epidemic. Alright, so let's dive into the statistics. According to a report by the Cigna US Loneliness Index, which is oddly specific, found that 61% of the Americans reported feeling lonely in 2020, which was a jump from 54% in 2018. The same Cigna report reported that Gen Z and millennials are the loneliest generation, with 73% and 69% respectively reporting feelings of loneliness. I don't know about y'all, but I'm in this weird cusp between Gen Z and millennial, born 1996, and I see it. I get it. These statistics, unfortunately, are a telltale sign of the friendship recession, or better known as, well, to me, the friendship epidemic is upon us. And unfortunately, and also quite ironically, we're not alone in feeling alone. We're talking about young adults, ages between 13 and 40. I could just remember the times when the way you made friends was when you looked at the person next to you and was like, oh, I like your shoes. And they're like, thank you. And then y'all just BFF and you walk into the sunset together. Good times. Let's dive deeper into what happened. What happened to friendships, and why is there a friendship epidemic / recession anyway? So number one, the first concept, the digital dilemma. Of course, we have thousands and thousands of friends, Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. However, we're not really connecting with anyone. If anything, we're just liking. We may do a little comment, say, yes, congratulations. Oh, this is cute. But we don't really connect with other people. Number two, the busy bee syndrome. A lot of us, especially now because living is expensive as hell these days, we have multiple jobs. We have multiple side hustles. We are doing a lot, okay? Young adults, we're doing a lot. A lot of us don't even have the time to give ourselves to other people, or at least we think or feel we don't have the time to give ourselves to other people. Concept number three, modern mobility. A lot of us are just picking up and moving, which there's nothing wrong with that, but a lot of us also tend to leave those friendships behind. And so that is where the issue could come up, where you feel like you're lonely. However, are you really? Fourth concept, increase in self-service and or main character syndrome. Here's what it is. All for self-love and making sure you are straight. Team you, you're good at all times. It seems that there's a possibility that people are neglecting their loved ones to serve themselves, which some people may look at that as, okay, you need to do you, but then again, it's complaining about having no friends. Good friends, that's the key. Neglecting them because you want to take care of you. Something to think about. Right, so moving along into the tips and tricks to help you get more friends, to get more out of your bubble, and to help you be a little less anxious, hopefully, maybe. Socially anxious, that is. First things first, I would look into utilizing apps to meet new people if you're not trying to just be outside and waiting on somebody to come to you. The two apps that I would recommend to start mingling with other people is Bumble and Hinge. Now you're probably looking at me like, sis, I'm trying to find friends, not a man, not a girl, not a whatever. What you got us doing right now? And just before you go crazy on me, just listen up, listen up. Has Bumble BFF and also Bumble Biz, that is more for networking. So Bumble BFF is more so for people who are trying to connect as friends with other people. And also this video is sponsored by I kid. But for real though, Bumble BFF is actually really useful. I've used it personally to meet some friends that I have currently. Put your bio in, make it so clear so you can filter out the people who wouldn't be for you. Not ready to go outside and just be out there. Try these apps. Tip number 2. Probably thinking, what else can I do? So the next tip is pretty old school, to be honest, and that is to go outside. Join clubs, do fun activities, do a hobby, and that could literally be anything. There are so many clubs, so many events. If you look on Eventbrite, there are organizations that literally hold events just so people can mingle. There's singles events, and I'm not saying singles as in relationship wise, but people who are literally looking for friends in local areas. So I would look on Eventbrite, I would look at Facebook groups, utilize the tools that we have on the internet to see where you can go and where you can be outside and who you can be outside with, and you will find your people. I think that is something that is very valuable, is just finding an activity that you love, you already love to do it, and then finding those people who love to do it as well. And that is a bonding time. That's a bonding experience. Easy peasy. Obviously, if you have social anxiety, there's another thing that we could work on. That's tip number 3. Magic of a high. Now, you're probably like, girl, how is that gonna help me? But listen. You go to a coffee shop every Friday, every Monday, whatever the case may be. You go to a local coffee shop, just saying, hi, how are you? And looking at them in the eye. Just practice doing simple things like that. It can help break down the social anxiety. I'm not telling you to do anything crazy, like go in the mall and just like yell so you can shock your system. Don't do that. That would be terrifying. Just saying hello to someone that you normally wouldn't have a prolonged conversation with them, but just saying, hey, how are you doing? Stuff like that can help you break down those walls that you may have up because of anxiety. Working on saying hi to strangers. Also, you just never know. That hi could be awakening for someone that you just met. There's something on my lip. And then next thing y'all know, y'all BFFs. Thank me. I'm just kidding. You don't have to, but you should. Okay. All right, well, guess what? That concludes this video today. I do have a challenge for you all. First week that you watch this video, say hi to someone that you normally would not say hi to. Now, you can use the example I gave recently about the barista. If there's a barista you see all the time, just say hello. How are you doing? What is going on with you? I mean, you don't have to really hold up the line and do all that because at the end of the day, they are working. But if it's slow, why not? She might even like the conversation, or she, whatever. They might like the conversation. So just spark up a conversation and do something new today to make yourself happy, to do something that just sparks joy in others, complimenting, all of that. Just do something different if you're really trying to make more connections in your life, because there is nothing wrong with that. Well, I want to thank you for reaching the end of this video. I really do appreciate it. Go in the comments below and say hello to somebody. You never know. You might meet your little internet boo or your internet friend. You just never know. So why not? So go down below, say hello. I will meet you all down there to say hello. And I thank you once again for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe so this video could go somewhere other than nowhere. All right. Thank you all once again. Bye.
Said I'm a cool cat. Fuck that. Tell them bitches I'm a top dog. Get shot. Wanna let the propane outside, but these niggas doing dumb.